Bots seem to be everywhere nowadays. They're the cornerstone of search engines, but they're also used for many other purposes. First things first, let's define the term. As the word suggests, it's a short version of the word robot. Humans are generally not very good at performing repetitive tasks and mundane activities. That's why we created bots. They can do these tasks perfectly well without complaining about how boring these tasks are. Bots themselves are neither legal nor illegal. It's the activity someone performs using bots that can fall in either of these categories. For example, if the person who is using a bot to gather data from websites ignores the terms of use, robots.txt of that site, or the wishes of its owner, this activity will violate the privacy of the website owner, thus becoming illegal. However, even those who are using bots with good intentions and care about the privacy of others will sometimes face difficulties because of anti-bot protection. Bots are not just some add-on components, they're standalone programs. A bot you're using to gather data won't be doing that through your browser. It will perform this activity through its own headless browser. While the legality of bots is more defined by their owner's goals, there are some examples of objectively malicious bots. Sending spam, performing DOS and DDoS attacks, click fraud, credential stuffing, and/or stealing data. In 2019, 37.2% of all traffic on the internet wasn't generated by humans, but by malicious bots. So they're rather widely spread, and their number grows constantly. Depending on the type of activity a program needs to perform, bots are divided into several categories. Web crawlers are meant to crawl through web pages, detect the theme and the purpose of the content to catalog and index these pages. Webmasters can tell crawlers which pages to process in the robots.txt, a special file located among other files of the website. Scraper bots are more advanced crawlers. In addition to gathering and processing data, they can also extract particular bits of information, transform and organize them in a way that will be easy for a human to work with. Web scrapers are used for gaining business intelligence, marketing, research purposes, and other needs. Similarly to crawlers, these bots will go through the website, focusing on the loading speed and other factors that could indicate issues in the system. If such a bot finds any problems, it will tell the webmaster about it. There are examples of such bots that can hold quite meaningful conversations with humans. Today, they're often used to help people solve their psychological issues, since bots are good at detecting patterns, even in our behavior. These bots gather emails and then send unwanted or unsolicited information to recipients. These types are intended to perform DOS and DDoS attacks. They will send loads of requests to the target server, overwhelming it and making it go offline or at least weakening the defense measures. Download bots download applications from Play Store, App Store, or other app platforms to increase the popularity of an app. Webmasters often implement anti-bot measures to detect and block traffic coming from such programs. There are numerous ways to detect bot-like activity and stop it. The most popular anti-bot measures are CAPTCHAs, defining rules in robots.txt, checking browser fingerprints to detect whether a headless browser is used, and blocking frequent requests that come from the same IP. The efforts of webmasters to keep bots away significantly impact the job of those who just want to gather data with positive intentions. Webmasters create more and more defense layers and more complex measures against bots. This makes web scraping even more difficult to execute without getting blocked. Since there are so many anti-bot measures, you need to have a complex approach to scraping. You can invest in an advanced scraper that can solve CAPTCHAs and imitate human activity well. Another tool to invest in is Proxies. They will change the IP address for your scraper so that it can send requests from different IPs. You should opt for residential proxies, as they are IPs that are real and belong to existing personal devices. Therefore, when residential proxies are applied, the activity of your bot will look like the activity of a real resident of a certain location. Then the chances that a target website suspects something become very low. Contact us to learn more at Infatica.io, and thanks for watching.